Skelliebob, skelliebob, skelly, skelliebob, 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 skelly, skelliebob, 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 skelly, 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 skelliebob. Ba-doo-doo-doo. Hey YouTube, WG Revival, not dead. And I don't know if I needed to do that because it's less than a week since my previous video, which is unheard of in these days. But I just got through a batch of Skellies quite quickly. I actually painted these in a day. Well, I'd sort of say painted. They were assembled and primed them ages ago. Painted the base coat in the base on a Saturday night, then dry brushed the base, painted literally everything else on the Sunday, varnished them on the Sunday. Last night, Monday, I did the old static grass on them, and that's dried overnight, and here they are. So it's 7 more Skellies. I have done Skellies for Frostgrave before. I did 5 for the encounter table, and I was particularly dissatisfied with them. They were the 5-pack of modern GW Skellies, and they were just a bit beefcake. These are the old, I think, 1980s ones, and they're a lot more slender. These are the ones that I remember that really changed the game, because you have lead skeletons where you can't make leg bones that thin in lead. They'll just collapse. You know, even Infinity miniatures aren't going to make leg bones that are leg-like components that thin in lead. It just isn't, a miniature just isn't able to support its weight, let alone be pushed around the table by a clumsy oaf like myself. So these are the original ones, and I think it's slightly false nostalgia. They're not quite as good as I remember, but I do think they are better than the original ones. Just for comparison, this is some of the previous batch of Skelliebobs, and yeah, they are. Well, the stub more upright, certainly, but they are just towering over them. They're just huge and massive in every way. You know, big chunky ribs rather than the little delicate sort of ribs there. But so they are fairly sort of incompatible on the table. But it was an itch that I wanted to scratch, so I'll get rid of the old beefcake ones and then just get back to the recent, but in terms of manufacture and design, much older ones. There, so it's 2 sprues of 4. I lost a shield arm, of which you only get 4 on the sprue, so it's now down to 7. I've got some spare bits of bones that I'm sure I'll find a use for. But 7 ought to do, and if 7 doesn't do, I've got another 5 of these fellas. And you get a mix of weapons, so I've got an axe, a few swords, a couple of spears. Scythe's always an interesting one. I think these undead skeletons are generally held to be the reanimated warriors from a battlefield or something, so whatever living soldier is taken to the field with a scythe, who knows, but as cliches go, I do quite like it, so yes, there's a scythe in there as well. Shields, I think, are from goblins. They didn't come with the sprues of things or from well-known auction sites. And I've just painted these quite badly with some fairly simple geometric designs, so that everything's just quartered. Again, contrast with the modern GW, where these guys went to their deaths bearing, so as living men, they were bearing particularly macabre shield designs. That, or it's a side effect of the reanimation spell that makes the shields go all scary. Who knows? I'm overthinking it. I'm trying to over-rationalise undead armies. Who flipping knows? Well, that's another load of stuff anyway, and as I say, that's gone fairly quickly. That's a day's work, mostly, just with a bit of drying time and so on. So that's quite pleasing. If I can start to knock out figures at that sort of rate again, I might be getting rid of some of this to paint pile. I might be making a few more videos. I might have to stop saying I'm not dead at the start of every one. Who knows? I'm getting ahead of myself. There's 7 more minis. There's a bit more for the Frostgrave war effort. And thanks very much for watching. I will hopefully speak to you soon. Ta-ra.